What's up, class? This is week 4 video discussion, and this week we are talking about listening and active listeners. And the first question states, what makes the task of listening difficult? And like many other of my classmates have stated in their video discussions, back in high school or even in college, professors and stuff like that, when they have a monotone, kind of like I'm talking, like if I just sat here for 2 hours and talked to you guys, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't hear everything I said, or you might even doze off and fall asleep. I remember my freshman year, I had a 2 hour class, and it was a lecture the whole time. It was a Tuesday and Thursday, and it was very hard to pay attention in that social studies class, as it was just 2 hours nonstop of just him talking and us taking notes. And after a while, you can only take so much, in my opinion. What are the consequences of poor listening? Consequences will not be being able to gather all the information correctly that you should be receiving. That will show up on test day, as it used to for me. Different consequences could be poor communication. You might not get the message that they wanted you to receive, or you might not even understand them right. How might these interpersonal behaviors translate to the workplace? Um, well, for the workplace, I'm going to use the example of the basketball court. Um, on the basketball court, especially on defense, if we want to get a stop and not let the other team score, especially for me, I'm going to have to talk. You got to call out screens, switches, um, a bunch of plays, who can shoot, who can't shoot, who wants to drive, who's going to pull up. There's so many different things that you need to talk about on the basketball court, or you will lose the game. And coaches told us that plenty of times. And then it says, provide a personal example of an instant in the workplace in which you had a difficulty focusing on a speaker's message. What steps could you have taken to listen more actively? And I'm just going to use the example of being in a college lecture class. There was a lot of kids on my basketball team that had the same problem that I had when it came to listening to class. And we went to our professor and told him this. So one of his suggestions was that we would sit in class, take notes, but there was always a video camera in the back that we would set up, or our team had set up, and it would record the classes. So whenever we thought that we didn't gain all their information, or say you fell asleep in class, um, you could go home, watch the video, and take notes on the lecture again. This was also very helpful for study sessions days, like days before the test. So he would go over all the answers in the test, and I would be recording them, and so I would go home, and you wouldn't believe all the stuff that you miss when you're in class, because you're writing down notes about the other stuff, and he's still up there talking. It's really hard to gather all that information. So the best way that I coped with that was videoing our classes, and that really helped in the grade book and to help me gain more knowledge. Thank you.